Hey guys, it's summertime, and I know a lot of you are probably going on some trips, some vacations, and it can be very tempting to just fall off the diet wagon. My wife and I,
Hi.
have developed a system or some strategies that have helped us minimize fat gain during our travels. And we do travel a lot. Just coming up, we have, what do we have?
We have California, Brooklyn, Toronto, Scranton, and Atlanta.
All basically 3 weeks apart. There's one a month for the rest of the year. Now you might say that's going to be real tough. You guys are going to gain a bunch of weight, look fat as shit, but that is not the case. And we have some simple tips that are going to help you make sure you don't look like ass when you get back from your trip, or trips in this case. This is called How Not to Be a Fat Fuck on Vacation. So, first and foremost, what you guys have to understand is that Kelsey and I have been practicing intermittent fasting for a while. So this is not a huge, this first trick is not a real departure from what we typically do, but we skip breakfast.
If you think just strictly calorie-wise, you're going to be eating less calories throughout the whole day if you skip one of the meals.
Think about it like this. If you wake up, even if you're an early riser like us, 7 a.m., 8 a.m., you wake up, you get ready, you go to the gym, and by the time you're done, it might be 11, maybe noon. So that right there, unless you're staying out all hours of the night, gives you a very limited window to stuff your face. With the way we do it, we typically eat 2 to 3 times in that 8 hour or so window. So you got that first meal after training, you got maybe a little snack or a smaller meal in between, and then a bigger dinner. Tip number 2, don't change your training schedule. Obviously you're going to be out of town, you need to be flexible, but don't just stop lifting. We always prioritize our training. First and foremost, we got to get in the gym. I don't even care if it's 6 or 7 a.m. As long as we get it out of the way, you feel a lot better. Tip number 3, split your portions. If you're traveling with your significant other, odds are you're going to be eating dinners together. When you go to a burger place, for example, there's no reason that you guys both need to get fries. At a certain point, you're just eating for the sake of being a fat bastard. Okay? If you guys have similar tastes, if you see 2 burgers, don't order 2 burgers for yourself, you disgusting slob. She gets one, you get one, you cut it down the middle, there's some nice math for you, split it up. It's easy. Same thing with dessert. You guys see a dessert item you like, split it. Why do you need your own? That's why America's in the shape it's in right now, because everybody needs to stuff their face till they're disgustingly bloated. The point of eating, especially on vacation, is not just to get full. Don't forget that. Tip number 4, this is a tough one, prioritize protein. What is one of the first things we pack when we travel?
Protein powder.
Protein powder, protein bars. Protein is vital because it's very filling. Not to mention, if you're about this life, you're going to want to, maintain your muscle mass, so you're going to probably want to eat enough protein. You're not going to get the protein you need going to the places you're going to eat out on vacation.
Donuts don't have very much protein in them.
Right. Donuts, as much as I love ice cream's not that protein rich. Obviously, we have higher protein requirements because we are about this life and we like to lift and we like to look good. So you're going to need to break, she's going to need to break 150, I'm going to need to break 200, and that's not going to get done with just donuts and french fries. It's just not going to happen. Number 5, and this may be the most important aspect of not becoming a fat fuck on vacation, and that is staying active. Unless you're at like some all-inclusive resort and you're trapped, I'm assuming that you're going to be in a big metropolitan area or any place where there's some room to walk. If you can walk from place to place, do it.
Well, obviously, I'm the travel planner in the relationship here. I always make sure to book a place where the gym is close, at least obviously within driving distance if we're going to have a rental car, but For places, you know, big cities that we stay in, like when we go to New York, we actually will stay, and as long as the gym's within a couple miles, we'll walk.
Because I'll tell you this much, after you stuff your face, the last thing you're going to want to do is sit in a car. Walking helps digestion. That's a little bit of bro science, but I know this. When I walk a couple miles after I eat, I feel a hell of a lot better than I do if I just go and lay down or sit down somewhere. Don't take an Uber for 2 fucking miles.
Yeah, if something's in a short distance, it's much easier to just walk.
So when we go to California, obviously not as much walking to be done there. We're going to be driving a lot in between cities. However, that's no excuse. You can still maximize your energy expenditure by not skipping training. Up your cardio. If you got time, wake up a little bit earlier. Get down the hotel treadmill and bust out some miles. And don't make that face at me right now. Oh, I'm on vacation. I don't need it. Shut up. Do you care about yourself? Yes. Then it should not be that much different. Vacations for us, it's not any different than regular life. We just eat cooler things. Number 6, and this is the all-encompassing point. Don't be an idiot. Don't pretend that you don't always train a certain way or eat a certain way. Have some pride in yourself. Don't just throw all these things you know out the window because you're on vacation, because you're going to get back and you're going to have to face the scale and the mirror and you're going to feel like ass. You don't want to do that. Trust us. We used to do it. Mm-hmm. We used to eat till we were sick. We used to not train, or we didn't prioritize training. We'd get it in if we could, you know, and trust me, when you get back, that's not a pretty sight. You don't want to do that. And if you guys go out and you want to get some drinks, please do your best to stay away from food. Because drinking isn't what gets you. Okay, this is a bonus tip. Boozing it up, you can do it all day. You can drink Mai Tais till you're fucking passed out. Here's the problem. Somebody like this chick, she gets drunk and then she orders the pizza. And you crush half a pizza, that's another 1,000 calories down the gullet, and it's hard to come back from that. So stay away from the food. Can't you just get drunk?
Pick one or the other.
If you're gonna booze, just booze. If you're gonna eat, then just eat, but don't mix them. That's a dangerous combination. These are simple strategies, and at the end of the day, if you're not a lazy asshole and you're about this life and you don't want to come back from vacation 20 pounds up, it's really easy to do. There's really no excuse, guys. If you take pride in yourself, you should be able to use these tips to not be a fat fuck.
It's also not that hard to just simply stay busy. When you're on vacation, make it about the vacation. Plan things to where if you like to see sights, we like to go to the zoo, we like to go to amusement parks, things like that. If you're sitting around bored doing nothing all day,
and eating,
all you're going to think about is food. And this is coming from 2 people who, obviously, for anybody who knows us, we love food, and that's like kind of what we do is we travel and we find cool food. You just have to be smart about everything.
Yeah. So hopefully you guys can use all these tips to not become a fat fuck. Have fun. Don't be a fat fuck.